Hey everybody, welcome back to IP Farms. Well, this is a change of pace for sure. We finally made it to the woods. Got the little Alice behind me. Hopefully you've seen that video. I'll throw a card up here if we got her back running. We're gonna start on this field expansion, we'll call it. We got an area here in the woods I need to clear out to make me a path for down here. I'll spin you around in a minute and show you. Buddy's here, gonna try to run the 180 some with a scrape blade. Needs to be about 2 feet wider. We're gonna make do so we can push some brush. It's decent sized trees, unfortunately, so it's back to the same old, but we're gonna do the best we can, a little loader, and see what we can get into. So hopefully you'll enjoy it. It's been, well, at least a year, if not more, since we've done any clearing. I'm really wanting to get this situated before the wet season gets here, so let's get started. So of course you can see the highway in the back. There's the field I made hay in. We pushed some brush up here. I'm not sure if I got that on video or not years ago, but right in here is a pretty steep bank, but over here it's kind of level, so I'm gonna try to probably leave this one. I think that's a hickory tree, I believe, but come around those 2 cedars there and this little scrub and make me a pathway there, so I don't have to go all the way around and back in. And then we're just going to continually fill this hillside. It's got a bunch of hills and valleys and everything, big poplars, but just gonna stack some brush up in there because the property line is not too far up there, and there's a house up there, so the more, you know, privacy we can keep, the better. And I'll try to throw some cards up here with some of this for you new guys, but we've cleared some of this up through here. But my goal this winter is to get all this cleared off up here, so I can get some hay and other crops growing up here. But enough talking, let's get started. still hadn't got over here where I wanted to be, but we're making this big alleyway here. And I think I'm gonna take that big tree out there, and then I can run my field right along the gully up there, if you will, and run it around that way, because I can move that tree line back about 30-40 feet and gain me probably another 6 or 8 rows. So kind of same old as far as filming the footage, but try to get you a couple more angles and see what we can come up with. Ending of another good day of clearing. Didn't get quite as much finished as I wanted to, but we got back in the saddle, the groove of things. Little loader did good, ran great all day. Ran a little hot towards the end of the day. I'm not sure if it was low on water or what. Let it cool off, I'll check that. It's always kind of run a little bit warm. May end up changing the thermostat out, but it's supposed to get really cold here next weekend. I think lows in the low 20s and highs in the low 40s, so we'll see what happens. But anyway, I got quite a bit of footage, so I don't think I'm gonna drag this out into you know, put more footage on here about that. It was all on the loader. Try to get the tripod set up next time. I've got one cedar tree to take down that is completely rotten on the inside, and I started pushing on it. It's a big one and it was wanting to separate, so I think we're gonna put a rope in it, hook it to the tractor, and go way out in the field just in case if it snaps off while I'm pushing it. At least the top he can pull the top, you know, away from me, and then we'll deal with it from there. I dug around quite a bit around the stump. I got to dig a little bit more, and I think we'll be okay. But It's just definitely rotten on the inside. So that being said, hopefully you enjoyed it. Definitely something different. A lot of you guys that are new to the channel probably haven't seen the little loader in action and the clearing. And Mr. Brent said something in the previous video about the loader that is actually what made IP Farms, and that is for sure, because started out with all the fields overgrown and clearing, and that's all I did, it seemed like, for a year and a half, 2 years. But we got it where we could plant, we did, and now we're making things a little bit better, and probably gain, I'm gonna say I'm probably gonna gain 3 acres just on field edges and opening up fields and doing away with the headland. So not counting what the rest of them will clear. But anyway, going to the house, spend some time with the wife, get some supper. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, thank you for following on the journey with me, and we'll see what happens over the next couple of days. Till then, thank you.